Well, this should be interesting. Hi, my name is Kate. I'm also known as Two Little Kids. And welcome to my FlossTube. And yes, I sound absolutely ridiculous. I don't know how long I'm gonna actually last doing the FlossTube like this. But I had planned on doing something, so let's get started. So why don't we jump straight into IRL stuff and talk about the fact that I sound like this. The last 2 days especially, maybe a third, I lost my voice. As you can probably tell, I sound so comically ridiculous. It's like when you suck on helium, that's how I feel like I sound, that I've sucked on helium. But this is just how I sound. This is me trying to talk. I'm actually like pushing my voice to talk louder than I normally would. Because of that, this FlossTube, obviously you're watching this when it's released, but this will explain if my FlossTube is delayed by a couple of days or maybe even a week. I'm not sure. But I have been sick now for almost a week. It was mostly a raging sore throat and nausea and what's the word? Vertigo, that's the one. So I've had a really tough week, basically. I haven't been to martial arts in almost 2 weeks, which really sucks. It makes me feel less than great. But just the thought of even doing the warm-up is like, nope. I feel like I'm on the mend. I don't sound like it, obviously, but I've been able to drink water without it absolutely destroying my throat. And my body is obviously trying to dispel what is going on because I've just been like coughing up gross crap all day. And last night during, like, instead of sleeping, I kept drowning in my sleep. Basically, it was gross. Anyway, that's too much information. So yeah, we'll keep going with IRL stuff. It's my birthday in 2 days as of recording. So my birthday is on the 10th, which is when I'm supposed to be releasing this FlossTube. Which, yeah, hearing myself talk is just so ridiculous. Anyway, I might get through and just make it a really short FlossTube. I don't know. But yes, it's my birthday on Monday, and to celebrate, I've released a bunch of merch and apparel on my website that I've been teasing and talking about on my FlossTube and on social media for at least 2 months now. So I'm really excited that that's live. So go check it out. There'll be a link in the description for all the new stuff, so you don't have to like scroll through and see all the old stuff too. So go check that out, please. I worked very hard on all of this stuff, and I would love for you to check out what's available. But that's sneaking into the IRL stuff. We're not talking about that properly now. I got my hair done. Sorry. I got my hair done finally. I got a haircut, but I also got it colored, well, bleached. I got highlights, that's the one. And it's now a lot more yellow, which I don't know how this lighting will make it look a bit. It was a very ashy, and as my hair stylist calls it, an ashy blonde, and the bleach brought out a lot of yellow in my hair. So it's nice to be a bit lighter and to have some visual volume. Obviously it's got, it doesn't help necessarily that much with literal volume, but because it gives the illusion of volume, that's good. So yeah, I got my hair done, and that was really nice. The last thing that I've noted down that's going on is the reason why this is my background. So I'm currently recording this on a solo getaway that I'm currently on. I am kid free and spouse free and everything free. It's just me and stitching and a tub of ice cream and Netflix, which is that's the TV just there. I've been taking a bunch of videos and photos of what I've been doing and what's been going on. It's been really nice so far. I've got, it's a 2-night weekend getaway. So I had last night here and I'll be leaving tomorrow sometime in the late morning to go back home. So I've been doing a bunch of stitching, which I'll show you what I've been working on, of course. And I have just been watching junk on television. It's been very nice. And I did this last year, almost the same weekend this time last year. And that was just so helpful, so revitalizing for me as a stay-at-home parent. I highly recommend it if you can do something like this and you are a stay-at-home parent, or even just if you're a parent. I am hoping to try and do this at least once a year, just for my own mental health, because it was something very awesome to look forward to. It has been nice to just be able to like blast my music in my car and not have two little voices in the back seat saying turn it down, or can we listen to, what is it, Peaches, the Mario song Peaches. That's what they keep asking, my kids keep asking for lately. But anyway, so it's been awesome to just be me and not be mum, or just have to accommodate for other people, basically. Not that that is a bad thing, don't get me wrong, but I feel like it's not, the alternative isn't pushed hard enough. The alternative being taking time for yourself, doing something that could be deemed selfish. So this has felt selfish, yes, but I know that it's going to help me when I get back to my family. So that's IRL stuff. What are we on? We're on 9.5 minutes, which is not going to be what you guys see because I edit the crap out of my videos. But I'm mostly curious about how long I've been able to keep up talking. So let's move on to works in progress. I actually have 3 works in progress this fortnight. So I have my farming magic piece, which is here. It's a part, I managed to catch up with part 6 before part 7 was released. And so if you don't know, part 6 was this top bit here. And so now I've started with part 7, which is all the way down here. This is a treasure chest, which is pretty cool. But there's a dog and a rooster and a bunch of other stuff. So this is coming along very nicely. This has only got one more part left after this month, which will be this big section up here. But yeah, people keep asking me, when people keep seeing me stitching this, they keep asking me, what's your plans once you're finished? It's made me realize that like stitching stuff, my own personal projects, I don't have a plan once I've finished stitching. It's the process for me mostly. So I'm sure I'll do something with it. I have other personal projects that I've finished, but like those ones, they're just rolled up and stored away out of the dust until I figure out what I'm going to do. So that's what is going to happen with that one probably. It might get framed, it might just stay rolled up. That's okay with me. So there's that one. And again, I apologize for the voice. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So this is the one that I've been working on a little bit during this weekend. Sorry, this is Lola Crow's Greenhouse of Oddities piece. So I finally finished the prologue, as you can probably tell, and I've started on the first planting, which is, yeah, all that green and a little owl up here, which is pretty cool. I'm currently, it is currently up to the 6th planting, so I am 5 weeks behind. But that's okay. I'm just enjoying it at my own pace. I did mess up. This little frog down here, I've done the yellows the wrong way around, and I don't know whether or not I care enough to swap it, because it still kind of works. Yeah, so there's a mistake, and I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to fix it, basically. Oh yeah, that is an owl, I promise. It doesn't look like it right now, but yeah, that's an owl. It's very cute. And so the third work in progress I have is actually, you might be surprised, is my own family portrait for 2022, which is the thumbnail, I guess, so you may not be terribly surprised. I started working on this last night. This is what I've mostly been working on. I did a little bit of this one today, but this is what I've been mostly working on. Yeah, it's coming along very quickly. Actually, I'll show you how I brought it, because there's so many colors. So I brought it in this tub, which is not really easy to hold up without it tipping everywhere. But because there's so many colors and there's so many combined colors, which I should really do a reel about how I do these. But yeah, there's lots of combined colors, mostly because of hair and denim. I decided to put it in this so that they wouldn't like clatter around and get all tangled, and yeah, so that's how I brought it this time. But I'm just slowly working through the color order. I'm going to turn the light down. There we go. Hopefully you can see that a bit better. Oh. Hopefully you can see that a bit better. But I'm not better, so we'll turn it back up again. So yeah, there's that one, which is awesome. I've been wanting and meaning to start working on this for at least 2 months now, because I've had the design done for ages. I don't know, I kept forgetting to print it out. I kept forgetting to add it in my to-do list. You may notice that there's only 1 foot for me, because I had a boot again at Christmas last year. So I put the boot into the family portrait again. What else is on my list? Finished pieces. So I technically finished, I didn't finish completely the family portrait of 5 that I shared last FlossTube. So I will overlay it, because it is officially finished and officially out the door, and it should be delivered on Tuesday, which is awesome. Thank you again to my very patient client. I very much appreciate when people are just patient and understand that these things just can take time, basically. So she's excited to get it, and I'm excited for her to get it. Thumbs up all around. The other finished piece, I'm actually going to tease and share with you next FlossTube. I did it. I completed it all within the last 2 weeks. I designed it, stitched it, finished it. I don't have it with me, and I don't have any photos or videos of it currently while speaking right now. I'm just going to share it once it's done, which it will be next fortnight. So just know that there's another finished piece, and it's a sneaky surprise, I guess. I don't know, that feels fun. I will edit that out, but whoa, big cough. Something exciting, some haul that I got was some new needle minders. One of them you may have noticed on this piece. It's Van Gogh's The Starry Night painting as a needle minder, which is super cool. I also brought another one because I brought a backup needle minder because they're very cute. This little leaf. I can't remember what it's called, but there's another one. And I got 3 others, and I'll share a video of them all that I got from Ginger Stitch AU, which came super quickly because they're in Australia, and I got enough needle minders to get free shipping, so that's awesome. And yeah, I'm obsessed with needle minders. I think they're the best, basically. But I really like this Starry Night one. That's like my favorite painting of all time. So when I saw that they had that as a needle minder, I was like, yeah, that one's coming home with me. The only other thing I have left on my notes is to talk about the new stuff in the shop. I made an Instagram reel that I might overlay here. I might go like this and put it there, of all the new things that are in my shop. There's a lot, and it's very nerve-wracking. I've had 2 sales of the handmade stuff, which is really cool. I'll be shipping those off early next week. My plan is, hopefully, I mean, I doubt I'll get many, but like, assuming that more people order those kinds of things, I'll be trying to ship things off once a week. Yeah, it's just, it's like showing off your newborn to the world and say love it and tell me it's gorgeous and buy from it. But also understanding that, you know, things are hard for people right now, and yeah, hopefully you see something on there that you really like. I will point out though that until the end of the 10th of July, so fingers crossed I do get this out early on Monday, until the end of July 10th, if you spend $30 or more, you'll get 10% off the total order. So we all love saving some money while still buying things. That's pretty much it. And this is a really short one. I'm very aware of that. There is one thing that I'm excited about that is in the IRL part, and that's for my birthday. I have ordered another pair of these glasses that go like this. I've got a pair, so these ones are clear pink. I'm getting a pair that's black, and I'm also getting 2 new toppers for them. One of them's the sunglasses, and the other one's just like, yeah, like just regular daily topper. So that's exciting. I have all these toppers that I really like, but they don't work very well with the pink color. So yeah, I'm excited to get the black. That's all. Hopefully I'll get those before next FlossTube, actually. That's when I should expect to get the package. Fingers crossed. Okay, so with that, I am gonna get back to chilling out. I gotta sort out some dinner for myself. Oh, this t-shirt is one of the new t-shirts that you can get, by the way. This is called Running Stitch, and I really like this design, although I will admit, when I first started wearing it, like the first time I put it on, I kept seeing the needle and thinking I had a bit of fluff on me. So it did take a hot minute to get used to that. I don't think I have any fluff on me anymore, but yeah, I thought that was funny. So yeah, you can get this t-shirt and a bunch of the other t-shirts that I've been wearing in previous FlossTubes. So go check it out. Anyway, again, I know this is a really short FlossTube. I apologize for how I sound. I apologize for making you listen to it. Hopefully you found it funny, because I think I sound hilarious. The first time I spoke to someone today was at the supermarket, and I went to the checkout, and I tried to just say good morning to the cashier, and it was just, there was nothing. It just like errored out. My voice just didn't work, and I just started laughing, and she's just like, what are you doing? Like, are you okay? Anyway, I thought it was funny. If you can't laugh at this kind of situation, then, you know, that sucks for you. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully by next FlossTube I will be come all back to normal, because I won't have this background or this ring light which keeps reflecting on my glasses. I'm sorry about that. I keep trying to put my chin down so that it doesn't, and that I'll have my voice back. Fingers crossed. Thanks so much for watching. Please check out the link below to check out the new stuff in my shop, and until next time, I will see you around the internet. Bye.